Do you have fish that have been a little bit of a curse for you? I do. I have some fish that no matter what I do and whenever I get a hold of them, they usually don't last. I've had that experience with, unfortunately, with rams. Rams have been really hard for me. And recently with gudgeons. And by gudgeons, I mean my empire gudgeons. I tried empire gudgeons uh, almost half a year ago. Didn't work. I decided to give it another shot, and something crazy happened. It was like they had uh, some sort of love pact or something. But I came downstairs and I found them both on the floor dried up. They had found a teeny little section in the back of the aquarium where the hoses, where the back of the aquarium, where the back of the cover had been cut out for hoses to come in. I'm talking a very small little section. And somehow they both jumped out of that one opening and were both on the floor, dried up. You start to think, okay, maybe empire gudgeons are not in my future. Maybe that's a fish I'm not meant to have. But I really, really wanted one. So I decided to go ahead and break the curse. And while breaking that curse, I decided to break another curse. And this is with the starry nights. This is the parrot tilapia, and this is a fish that I absolutely love. I've had a couple of them, and in each circumstance, in each time, for reasons that normally don't happen, I lost them both. I could have easily just retreated and said, okay, you know what? These kinds of fish are not for me. I just need to stick with fish that I'm good with or that I have luck with. But I decided, you know what? No, I'm gonna jump in with both feet. And so I went ahead and ordered two more gudgeons and a starry night. So I decided, okay, if I'm gonna break the curse, I'm gonna break it big time. So I contacted Imperial. I told them what happened. They were very, very good with me. They gave me a 10% break on a follow-up order, just out of sympathy for what had happened. I didn't necessarily ask them for a break. I just told them what had happened, and they were kind enough to give me a little bit of a discount after I sent them a picture of the tragedy, which I've shown to you. The fish arrived, and when the box came, the bottom corner of the box was wet. Now that's never a good sign. When you go to open a box of fish that have been delivered, if it's wet and soggy, you're thinking the worst. You're thinking there's an empty bag and a dead fish. So I went ahead and crossed my fingers and I opened the box. Thank goodness, uh, the fish the fish are good. The gudgeons actually look peppier and stronger, and maybe even a little bit bigger than the last two I got, the Empires. And the Starry Night is a good husky size, and so I'm happy with what arrived. The Starry Night did look a little stressed, and I think it was his bag that was losing water. So at any rate, I opened the box up and examined them closely, and I've got them floating right now, and I'm gonna drop them into the aquarium, and we'll go from there. Fingers crossed. This time I'm gonna break the curse. I'm gonna make really sure there's no room anywhere in the aquarium for those empires to jump. Now that I know that they're jumpers, I'm gonna make sure that they can't jump, and I'm actually gonna put them in with the night goby and the little teeny apistos that I picked up. I'm going to put them in that tank and see if maybe that's a little bit better for them. They'll have the length of the 29-gallon. I'll put an artificial plant in there, give them like some breaks in line of sight, and so that they can have kind of a more comfortable experience than they had in half of the 29. And I'm going to give half of the 29 to the Starry Night, and I've taken out the rasboras and put them in a separate tank. So I had to do some moving things around a little bit for this shipment, but I think I've got it worked out. And fingers crossed, I'm hoping this breaks the curse and these fish can grow up and put on size and be with me for quite some time. So tell me in the comments below, have you had a fish that you really wanted, but it's been a bit of a curse. You just can't quite get them to last. And what's been your experience? What did you do about it? How did you fix it? What's been your conclusion? Do you keep trying? Did you give up? Tell me in the comments below. I'd like to hear your story. I love hearing your stories. So there you go. That's my story. Thank you, my friends, for tuning in. Maybe I'll see you on Saturday at the Cichlids and Coffee live stream. Great group of fish keepers. 11 a.m. Central Time on Saturdays, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. And if you want to help the channel, consider becoming a Patreon, monthly Patreon supporter. And if you'd like my best tips on fish keeping, check out this playlist. It's got a lot of tips, a lot of videos. Go ahead and hit me up here in the mug. And you'll be subscribed. Be sure to hit that notification bell. And if you are subscribed, check to make sure that you still are and that your notification bell is still on. Okay. Thank you, my friends. I'll see you at the next one. Bye-bye.